Have you been trying to get pregnant and wondering if there is something you can do differently? Sometimes the answer is not in the expensive drugs or the supplements, neither is it in the complicated treatment. It could be right there in your dining table. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 powerful Nigerian foods you can start eating today because these foods play a huge role in your fertility and your ovulation. This video is for you if you have been told that you have poor egg quality, you are not getting dominant follicle, you're always having immature follicles, the eggs are not rupturing, you no longer see the ovulation signs and symptoms, especially the slimy cervical mucus. You know that your hormones are not in order, especially when it comes to your FSH and your progesterone. This video is for you. Welcome back to NK Fertility Solutions, where we talk everything pregnancy, fertility, and your holistic living, backed by faith, because without God, all of these things we are doing, we might not get to our desired result. Let's get started without wasting anyone's time. The number one food you're going to be eating today is unripe plantain. Yes, unripe plantain. I guess you didn't see that coming. This food is not about oats or yogurt or I'm talking about natural foods that God has given us, okay? Unripe plantain are rich in vitamin B6. You see all those, I always have low progesterone. I don't know why my womb lining is not getting thick enough. I don't know why each time it looks as if my egg got fertilized, but it didn't implant because of low progesterone. Unripe plantain will fix it for you, okay? This is the magic food you have been looking for because of the rich vitamin B6 that it contains. Without unripe plantain, you might be struggling to get all of these magical foods because when it comes to your fertility is your natural ability to actually do what? Reproduce. Ovulation is rupturing of a matured egg. You see, ovulation is inside fertility, which is one piece of the puzzle. So they are working hand in hand. I am in your ovulation is where your healthy eggs are there. This is where we're talking about, oh, are my tubes patent enough? Because you could ovulate and the tubes are not patent, they're not open. Then the womb environment, are they conducive in terms of the womb lining? It's hormones that power it. And vitamin B6 is here to power that your hormones, especially the progesterone, to be able to support implantation. I know why I'm dwelling on this unripe plantain because we tend to neglect it so much. All you have to do is cook it with your vegetable, make it with your dry fish, your stockfish. It's not even that expensive to prepare. It's something you can prepare under 10 minutes. The food is done. Guess what? It's equally rich in iron and folate. So instead of all the time, you don't like to take iron supplement, do it with unripe plantain. It's going to give you, in fact, more iron content and more folate content. Don't be deceived. You need folate for healthy egg maturation because sometimes the problem is in the maturation of the egg. It's not as if you don't have eggs. It's not as if the ovarian reserve is zero. You have eggs, but they're not maturing. Folate is playing a huge role. Sometimes you're even anemic. With an anemic situation, ovulation will not happen and your fertility will be a struggle. Unripe plantain is a double win-win for you in this journey. The number two food we're going to be looking at today is your okra. This slimy vegetable is a secret ovulation booster. Oh my God. It helps to egg to mature and equally helps you to have cervical mucus. That friendly, fertile cervical mucus you have been looking for. Okra is your answer to it. There are several ways you can eat okra. If you can eat it raw, perfect. You can make it half done, perfect. You can juice it with your tomato juice or even pineapple juice, perfect. You can soak it overnight, drink the water, perfect. Okra is equally rich in vitamin B6, is equally rich in folate, is equally rich in potassium and calcium. All of these things are what your fertility needs. You will not joke with okra after this. And you can prepare it as a soup. Just make sure you don't overcook the okra to the extent that it will not turn brown. We still need it to be in that state, that greenish state. The next food we're going to be looking at today is your pumpkin, your ugu. Pumpkin is rich in iron and folate and is equally rich in fiber. Many times the egg is not rupturing because you don't have enough fiber that is removing excess estrogen. So that progesterone will get a chance to rise. With your ugu, your pumpkin leaves, you are able to make that switch, okay? This ugu, you can prepare it in several ways. As a sauce, add it in your beans, add it in your stew, even just steam it like that or juice it or even make it as a smoothie. These Nigerian foods I'm giving you people, you can prepare it in several ways that you want. The next food we're going to be looking at today, it's your onions and garlic. I know some of you will say, is the onions and garlic part of food? Yes, they are. You see that okra I said prepare, that's your unripe plantain. Your onions and your garlic should be the main ingredients there. Onions and garlic help to equally boost your sperm quality, you as a man. If you are preparing for your husband, you're going to be adding it. So enough of eating and cooking with Maggi, enough of cooking with all this hunger. No. They're not helping you at all. With onions, you're equally reducing inflammation. With garlic, you're equally reducing inflammation, boosting your gut health also. Sometimes your problem is that you're always bloated because of this low progesterone. So garlic and onions can help you boost it. And you can equally prepare garlic and onions juice. Yes, you can prepare it, drink it like that. You are going to feel amazing. It's going to help to equally boost your immunity. You see, all the time you're struggling with one infection or the other, and you're finding it difficult to get pregnant, you're finding it difficult to have open fallopian tubes, or even to have a good quality egg. Start now to prepare onions and garlic. I know why it seems as if I'm wasting a little bit of time on these foods. Why? Sometimes because you don't understand what these things can do for you, it makes you to be slow in implementing, and you are thinking that all the answers should come from your supplement and from all the injections. Let your body meet those injections halfway. At least give your endocrine system a chance to rise and equally work also. Once you keep taking all of those things without incorporating these healthy meals, you are rendering your endocrine system redundant, like inactive. It will not work again. So with this, you can start to revive it. Doesn't even matter how long or how worse you think your ovulation is. Start and be consistent. The next food we're going to be looking at today are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are fertility friendly because they can contain beta carotene. Beta carotene is a nutrient that helps regulate ovulation and support healthy eggs. Next is walnuts. Yes, if you are trying to get pregnant, trying to impregnate your woman without incorporating walnuts, you are wrong. Eat walnut. Is highly ovulation boosting. Walnut helps your DNA. You see, sometimes you're told that, oh, your sperm health is poor. The shape is not okay. The morphology is like you don't understand. Use walnut to correct it. The same thing happens with your egg quality. It's not viable enough. They don't know what's wrong with it. Eat more walnuts and it will really improve. Next food we're going to be looking at today, 8 tiger nuts. Where are my men? This one is for you. Tiger nuts. Tiger nuts are known to boost sperm count, improve sperm motility, and increase your testosterone level. You see all those, I'm always having low testosterone, and it makes you to be weak and tired in bed. You are going to use tiger nut to improve it naturally. Take it as a smoothie, make it as a drink, even chew it like that. Did you know that tiger nuts are referred as natural Viagra in Nigeria? The next food we're going to be looking at today, eat your fatty fish. This is where you're going to be buying more horse fish. If you can access salmon in Nigeria, awesome. Maybe you already know why, but I'm going to say it. Because it is rich in omega-3 fatty acids. So instead of all the time you're packing in omega-3 fatty acid capsule, why don't you start eating more of this fish? Use it to cook that your okra soup. Use it to prepare your pumpkin leaf sauce. Use it to prepare your unripe plantain porridge. And you are going to see the benefit. Secondly, this fatty fish helps to reduce inflammation. Sometimes the problem is that the womb is inflamed. The ovaries are inflamed. So you need this fatty fish to help you support and reduce inflammation drastically. The number 9 food we're going to be looking at today is yams. There is a fun fact for yams. Some studies suggest that when you eat yam, like those regions that actually have yam as their staple food, and you know that in Nigeria, yam happens to be one of our staple food, that it triggers ovulation because they contain a natural plant hormone called phytoestrogen. And yam can actually increase your chances of getting pregnant, okay? So make sure you are eating this yam. You see that your vegetable stocks we talked about, you can pair it with the yam. You see that okra soup, you can actually eat it with the yam also. So it's a win-win for you. If you haven't started eating yam today, start. Except don't fry it. Boiling it is okay. Roasting it is okay, but frying it, no. Because sometimes you might think you're eating these healthy foods, but how you are preparing it is a problem. If you want me to make a video preparing all this food so that you can see the recipes that you really need to make these foods, drop in the comments, yes, I want the recipe to how to make these foods. Because you don't need artificial ingredients like the Maggi, the onga. No. And your food will still taste amazing. Some people doubt it. But each time I host a coaching class and people come on board and I'm like, we're not cooking with Maggi. And they're like, whoa. how would the food taste? Eventually, when they try it, they don't go back to Maggi. Maggi is not the one giving your food taste. We have natural ingredients that can still make your food taste and still keep your body in perfect balanced state. Finally, it's avocados and fresh fruits. I know why I put it like this, okay? Avocado. There's no way we're talking about boosting ovulation without including avocado and fresh fruits, specifically oranges, watermelon, banana, okay? These are powerful, healthy fruits that helps you boost your antioxidant level. They help fight free radical generation. You see all those, I'm always stressed out. My job is stressing me. Oh, my in-laws are stressing me. Oh, I'm overthinking. Just eat these fruits to calm your nervous system. Eat them to fight the free radicals, because when you have excess free radical generation, they can interfere with your hormonal pathway, your ovulation, and your fertility in general, naturally, on a daily basis. In fact, every split second. In fact, as I'm doing this thing, my body is generating free radicals. But already I have a mop-up system, but sometimes the free radical generation can overwhelm the mop-up system. This is where incorporating these fruits become handy. So on a daily basis, trying to get pregnant is enough stress on its own. How are you mopping up the free radical generation? These fruits become handy for you. So there you have it. 10 Nigerian foods that can naturally help you boost your ovulation and increase your chances of getting pregnant even next month. As you are making these changes in your meals, please make sure you are not smoking, you are not drinking alcohol, you are not overly exercising, you are not overly in a flight mode, always anxious and worrying. You are not the one that will bear this burden. The burden is on Him, your God. So lessen the burden. He wish above all things that you and I prosper and be in amazing health. Being a good ovulation, ovulating very well is part of being in amazing health. Here is our anchor scripture for today. Genesis 1 verse 29. And it said, then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for foods. So what are you waiting for? Instead of eating dead food, start eating life-giving food that God has designed for you and I. Let me know in the comment section you have questions, concerns, what you don't understand. Are there some things that you need NK Fertility Solutions to help you sort out in this journey? Go ahead, drop it as a comment. As soon as I see it, I respond to every of your comments. Be part of the community. Share this video with that woman trying, with that family that you're looking out for. I'm sure they will benefit. Enough of the ignorance. Bye-bye and see you on the other side of victory.